Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? How are you? Scorpio, thanks so much for watching. This is going to be your love and romance reading for the month of October. Actually, for the first half of October. It's going to cover the 1st through the 15th. So let's get right into it, Scorpio. I'm going to give you a couple of cards, shuffles, and then we'll take a look at your love and romance. Scorpio, October 1st through 15th, 2018, love and romance. If this doesn't resonate for you, then please leave the message on the table, and also check out your moon and rising signs where you may receive a more clearer message, or, pieces may fit together. Okay. Here we go, Scorpio. One more time, right there. All right, Scorpio, thanks for being patient. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. So, Scorpio, you are making a lot of decisions coming into the first half of October when it comes to your relationships. You're making a lot of decisions. You are cutting out the nonsense, and you're also still being very open to allowing things to have some sort of flow. You and your partner may very well be hitting a new intellectual plateau, even. This could be also you, taking on the energy of coming to a particular decision about this, union that you're in, or about, whoever you're dealing with, or who's dealing with you. There's a decision that is being made. And we have it here with the Two of Pentacles. So Scorpio, I really feel like some of you within the realm of whomever you're dating, or whomever you're seeing, or who you even may be established with, a lot of you are at the point right now where you're saying, okay, you know what, either something's got to give, or I am going to go ahead and completely make the decision about what it needs to be. And you have no issues with doing that, because you know that ultimately it's not going to be for your good for you to be able to juggle. So, Scorpio, I don't know, you may be juggling two people, or you may be even juggling, your relationship and your work life, two very valuable things. Scorpio, you may be dealing with the air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Or this is just your energy. You're having to make a very intellectual decision, maybe even a very practical decision about your relationship, or your situationship, or whatever it is that you're involved in. So Scorpio, a lot of you may be noticing like red flags within the relationships. You may be even be feeling like you're on guard for a particular reason. I do feel like, in the past, you have gone through certain hardships and struggles that just kind of make you look over your shoulder, and, it kind of makes you pay attention a little bit more to what the next person, or what what your person is up to, maybe what their intentions are. I think for a lot of you, you may even feel like your person is juggling, or somebody has actually, or there's a particular trigger that's coming, or that you see that makes you feel the way that someone from the past has made you feel, Scorpio. And with the Two of Cups being here, so this is telling me, Scorpio, that a lot of you are dealing with a soulmate energy. And at this right now, it can feel kind of karmic. You know, I do feel like there is a lot of underlying love. There may be this may be an issue, Scorpio, where like you have a lot of love for a particular person, but some of you just may be a little worried about exactly how that connection is deepening, and you're wondering if it's a connection that's worth having. You know, in your life, like you're wondering if it's something that's really worth moving to the next level with. You know, you do see eye to eye with this person to a degree, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Scorpio, I really feel like, you know, a lot of you may be, you know, again, have two different, not two different relationships maybe, but for some of you Scorpios, you may have two different situationships going on with people. Like your options are still open, like you're still willing to see eye to eye with different people, or with, you know, two particular people. Feelings maybe even getting deeper for one of those persons over the other, or you're having a hard time deciding the reasons between the two people, or between two situations. This could even be about a choice within your relationship itself, for those who aren't necessarily dealing with a relationship of two different people. Maybe you're dealing with, you know, I feel like a budding situationship versus like, you know, your career. Maybe in the past, for a lot of you, you have made the choice to choose your career, or you chose to choose, you know, maybe your partner over your career. And, you know, it's bit you in the behind before. And a lot of you now may be presented with an opportunity to be like, okay, well, hey, you know, on the career front, you guys can get it popping. But then, you know, where does that leave your love life? Or where does that leave your relationship with, you know, the one that you're involved in, or the one that's on your mind? So yeah, I really feel like this is a couple of ways. There's like there's like a Scorpio. There's like a Scorpio here that's dealing with you know, two different people, and juggling and trying to make sure which one is the more better person for them. Like they're really trying to decide, you know, which one is going to be cut out, which one is going to be, you know, more nurtured. But then at the same time, there's this other set of Scorpios that's again, like I said, dealing with the struggle between, you know, their love life and their career in any type of degree. Yeah, we got Temperance here coming off at the top. So a lot of you Scorpios, I'm really feeling like for a lot of you, you're not necessarily like alluding to the, you know, to the decisions that you have. You're not necessarily, you may not even be telling people. If you are telling people, I really feel like it's one particular friend that you tell just to vent, just to maybe get another opinion. But this is right here is letting me know that a lot of you are very emotionally balanced through this. You know, are trying to take the time to come to a very clear-headed decision. I don't necessarily see anything negative, you know. It's just more so about a decision being made, Scorpio, and it's not like it's really an emotional decision. It's just more so like a logical and practical decisions, but about love. A lot of you Scorpios have a very high sense of self-love. And so a lot of you may even fall in love with different things about people, not necessarily because you need that love, but, you know, it's just things about people that you fall in love with about, you know. But here, this is just letting me know that as of right now, you know, as I'm looking at it right now, you guys are being very strategic about the decisions that needs to be made, about if you want to deepen your relationship with one or another. For those Scorpios that are doing that, I feel like you know, I feel like there's no yet. I don't feel like there's necessarily a wrong decision. Um, Maybe for right now, you guys can even get away with juggling. Yeah, you definitely do make that choice, Scorpio. We got the Page of Pentacles here. So for a lot of you Scorpios, now this is moving in forward through to this the middle of October now. So I really feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, by the middle of October, around the middle of October, you'll be able to really have made a clear-cut decision as to what direction or which direction you want to move with a particular person, which relationship you want to go ahead and put the ball down on so that you can move forward. Like you have the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling too. Well, guess what? Now you've made that choice, and you know it's the right choice. You know it's the right choice, and you've been patient. Yeah, you may have been, juggling a little bit, or, you may want to call it, keeping your options open. But I don't feel like you really have made, you choose patience, and you don't necessarily make a decision. You know that something needs to occur. You know that there definitely needs to be some type of clear, defining definition to whatever relationships that you're putting. For a lot of you, if you're dealing with air sign, I really feel like that Libra, Aquarius, or that Gemini, or anybody that you're dealing with, I just feel like they are maybe even coming to the point to where they're like, okay, Scorpio, I cannot be patient with you anymore. What are we doing? Are we doing this dance? Like, because now, they may be even feeling like, okay, well, now they have to juggle their emotions dealing with you. And Scorpio, this energy could go either way. This could also be saying, this person is trying to let you know what's going on. They're trying to tell you, listen, I am ready to move forward. They may even have, choices to make in love. And they may be just waiting around, Scorpio, to see how things evolve with you, just like you are with them. So that's really interesting. Let's get some clarification here on this reading. I'd love to know a little bit more, Scorpio. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we have the Death card in reverse. So with the Death card here, Scorpio, this is definitely your energy. This is your energy all day. Usually the funny thing is, like, this is like the first reverse card I've had in a minute. But anyway, this is transformation. This is the Scorpio energy. Transformation, death of a particular idea or a particular mindset or a particular way. Not necessarily death of somebody, but like, a death of a particular way. Even a cycle, if you want to think about it like that. So Scorpio, with the Death card coming off in reverse here, I'm really feeling like, yeah, a lot of you are just really tired of looking over your shoulder. You're really tired of having to, be so guarded, right? And you're really, that could be the cause of why you're even juggling, is because you're wanting to keep your options open for a lot of you Scorpios to make sure that you're not being hurt. So that if something does happen with one person, you're like, okay, well, whatever, I still got this option popping, it's nothing. So I'm really feeling that with this energy here, Scorpio. It's like you're purposely not with the Death card in reverse. A lot of you are purposely not like moving forward and actually choosing either one person or one situation over another, because you're a lot of you are just like, you're looking over your shoulder, you're watching, you're waiting to see really how the ball drops with either one of these people. So a lot of you could just, a lot of you are just waiting to see how other people are going to evolve through your life before you decide whether or not you want to move forward with them. It's kind of like the waiting game, if I want to say. It's like, you have these two people in your life that you really, really like and that you really, really want to pursue, or that you maybe even are pursuing. But, you're like, okay, well, you could have been in a relationship where, you're in a relationship with these two people, but you want to, you're ready to move to the next level, and it could be either one, and so you're like just kind of waiting around to see, maybe even to see how loyal either one of these people or situations are going to be to you before you truly decide to make a decision and actually move forward and put a death to this whole dance that you're doing, Scorpio. So let's get one more clarification card. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So with the yeah, Scorpio, this definitely speaks to me here. This is basically saying, like, the Ten of Pentacles is like the family card, like the I made it card, Like, for me, this signifies, like, on a lot of different levels, like, generational wealth, generational, resources, or just, that real solid family, that solid family foundation. I love that, right? So when it comes out right here, this is like really telling me, Scorpio, that what's on a lot of y'all's minds is you're trying to see which particular situation or which particular person will be better for you in the long run, as far as, the commitment that you want to make. Yeah, it may be a little bit dodgy to be dealing with two situations at one time, Scorpio. For whatever reason, I feel like, I mean, that's for whatever reason, that's what you're doing. If it's not, anything more than what I see here, but just for what I do see here, in the first half of October, Scorpio, a lot of you will be dealing with the situation of, I am choosing between two people, or I'm choosing between my love life and my career. And which will be better for me, which person or which situation will be better for me in the long run. This Queen of Swords, she is strategizing. She is making long-term plans. She is literally like stalling. She's stalling so that she can strategize. And I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you're strategizing on who is going to be better for you in the long run, financially, maybe even as far as resources, or, who's going to be the more, for a lot of you, maybe even the more practical person. So wow, Scorpio, that's pretty deep. Let's see what the romance angels have to add to your reading, Scorpio. Also, I think, yeah, for some of you Scorpios, I do feel like there may be a reconciliation. If you're waiting for a reconciliation, Scorpio, I think that the time is now. I think that there is somebody out there that is... Okay, so Scorpio, I think that I see that there is somebody that is waiting for you, Scorpio. They could be waiting for you to actually make a decision. They could be waiting for you, Scorpio, to see... Scorpio, they could be waiting for you to see what they really are worth. I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, this person may have been presenting... They may have been presenting a version of themselves. And, and it's not that it's just a version. It's like, I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, there's somebody around that may have been presenting like even the best version of themselves. Showing you exactly what they're worth, showing you not that you don't have to, that it can be easy with them, But, I feel like for a lot of you, you may be a little bit stubborn right now, or there may be something else that you're waiting on as well, that, that it's like, it's buried deep, you may not have even necessarily communicated exactly what it is that you need from this person, in order for things to get better. Not that they're not. It's just that for a lot of you, I just see that there is some communication that needs to be had, Scorpio. There's somebody that's waiting on some type of communication. Okay. Let's see here what the romance angels have to add. We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then we also have you deserve love. You are lovable. So Scorpio, that's really beautiful energy here. I'm going to speak to this side with the release your ex. So yeah, Scorpio, this could very well be a situation where a lot of you are even making the choice between like an ex, because this could be a situation that you won't allow to end. So it could be a lot of you are dealing with an ex that may have hurt you. You may be even on the guard, just looking out for certain red flags, but you also could be dealing, at the same time with maybe a new person that you do like see a new beginning with, and that's beautiful. But there's just something that you're not allowing it to end somewhere with your ex, and for a lot of you, you're just feeling like you're really juggling. You release that ex because you can move forward into greatness, into abundance, right? But release that ex. Deal with the situation that you have now that's before you, because it is true love. You haven't been patient for a very, very long time. I know that. You may have been patient with that ex for a very, very long time. And of course, that does give you a great deal of hurt behind it. But, it's definitely time that you clear that energy, because guess what? You are very deserving of love. And the universe does understand that you do deserve that love and you do receive it. But you do need to actually take on this Queen of Swords and really make that decision. A lot of you Scorpios have been sitting back and just been riding in the depths of your emotions. But what is that bringing you? That's bringing you unbalance. It's bringing you worry, in a way. Yeah, you deserve love, Scorpio. Move forward. Claim that pinnacle, claim what you have before you. And and I do feel like that if that's for some of you, if that's the person if the ex person is the one that you really want to move forward toward, then do that. But don't leave the situation in limbo, because you may well can have prosperity with either one, like I said before. The point is just that you've been just really just in your, you just really haven't, you've been very, I don't want to say stagnant and moving forward with your situations, but it's just like you've just been really in a zone where you're really trying to understand how you feel. And through that'll be the only way that you can really move forward. But for you, Scorpio, if you're trying to move forward with the new situation, then move forward with the new situation. By all means, end that. Turn that back up right and end it. Okay? But yeah, there's a lot of you that still don't want to end a particular situation with somebody in spite of having a new beginning. And if that's what you want to do and make that your new beginning, then do that. Okay? But, either way, you do deserve love, Scorpio. But if you need to release that ex to move forward, definitely do so. That if you're involved with that new person and you want to move forward with that new person, you're going to have to release your ex. A lot of you maybe even still dealing with, like, you want to go back to your ex, but then there's like an ex before them, that caused you a lot of triggers. And then Scorpio, that's a whole nother reading. Okay, so let's see here what the whispers have to add to your reading, Scorpio. This is interesting. We got two. Good, that's what I needed. We have speak the language. Oh, we got three, Scorpio. Ooh, look at you guys. Okay, we got speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. We also have physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back, giving a hug to someone who needs it. And then we have appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Yeah. So Scorpio, these are beautiful messages for you, okay? With this additional advice here at the bottom, this is basically just saying that for you guys, you can have so much love. You're in a space right now where you're very understanding, because you are maybe even understanding your own self and the things that you want and you desire. So this is basically saying here, go after that love, speak lovingly to people, um, continue to be kind, speak to people in a very kind way, you know what I mean? Deal with people in a very kind way, even if that's ending the situation and releasing that person and, the one that you're trying to let down smoothly for some of you, if that's what you're trying to do, do it in a very loving way. It doesn't have to be harsh. For some of you, this is just saying that for a lot of you, be encouraging, show that love, show gestures, a touch is very important. Appreciate the moment that you do have. In this particular opportunity, Scorpio, you have the opportunity to really, really be great in either choice. This is like a turning point for a lot of you Scorpios, and the funny thing is that Scorpio season does start in October, and this is for the first half of October. So it's technically it will still be Libra season when you're watching this, but you're next, Scorpio, and Scorpio Venus is in Scorpio right now. It's actually about to go retrograde if it hasn't already, and it's going to be going like retrograde and direct for the next couple of months between Libra and Scorpio until November or through November. So Scorpio, I'm really feeling like this could be just like really even just the beginning of, a lot of back and forth again between two people. Again, it's that Libra Scorpio thing. You may even be dealing with that same Libra that you've been dealing with for the past couple of months now in these readings. Scorpio, let's see what additional information that we have to add. What additional advice can we get for some of our Scorpios? Okay. Again, you guys got 3. Well, the first card that fell out, we have the Key. Locked doors can now be opened. The Talisman. You are destined to succeed. And then we have the Minstrel. Let your intentions be known. So yeah, Scorpio, this is again, it just reiterates that, you definitely have an open door. Honestly, you have the key to multiple doors that you can go through, situations that you can get in. The opportunity is there. You have them. You've created them. But now, which one do you want to cure? Which one do you want to develop? Which one do you want to nurture more? Right. Well, you're destined to succeed with either one, whether that's you want to move forward with the new thing, or you want to, even maybe for some of you that aren't trying to get over this old thing, if you want to move back with that, do that, but don't linger there. Do something, right? Make a decision somewhere. You've lingered enough, and that's fine, because you've been, dealing with yourself. You've been dealing with your emotions. You've been dealing with, past hurts, past energies. But you're destined to succeed. You're definitely destined to succeed. You have the key to so many different doors. Now, you just really just have to open up and just really let your intentions be known to exactly what it is that you want to do. Moving forward. This is also saying that for a lot of you, there may be a particular gift that you might have in mind that you're trying to, like if you're wanting to reconcile with somebody, I feel like Scorpios, if you're wanting to reconcile with a particular partner, this partner could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or another Scorpio. It could be an earth sign as well. But I'm really feeling it's more for a lot of you who want to reconcile, Scorpio. It could be more so with a water sign or an air sign. But there may be a particular gift that you're thinking about giving. For some of you, it could be that you're wanting to gift them a key to your home so that you can show the intentions of how serious you're trying to actually be with the relationship. You want to move back in with each other, or you want to, it just symbolizes that you do want to start back over, the key to their heart for some of you. Okay, Scorpio, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, but let me know how this all works out for you in my comment box. Stay tuned for the second half of October, and let's see how this energy or what other energies are playing out for you guys. So thanks again, Scorpio. Enjoy your rest of October, and I'll see you in Scorpio season. Bye.